Good afternoon, folks. It is Tuesday, February the 10th at almost 12 o'clock. I haven't been walking in a while, and today I really need to get out and do some thinking, do some praying, and get myself back in shape. I weighed this morning, and I weigh more now than I ever have in my life. So it's time to get off my fat butt and get back to walking. It's a beautiful day, beautiful blue sky ahead of me, 60 something degrees. So lazy days are done and over with. I've got to get up, get moving, try to turn this around and get some of this weight off before it wrecks the rest of my health. So right now I'm good and healthy, but I know if I don't change this, it can go bad fast. So like I said, a day to get out, do some thinking, some praying, and turn things around. So there's a couple of new trails out that I'm going to try to get to today. I don't know if I'll get to them today or not, but I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm just going to go walk. I've got about 17 pounds in my backpack, a lot of water, and so I'm going to walk till my little body can't walk anymore, or my big body now. So I'll take you along and we'll see what we can see. Okay, folks, I've come to the second junction where we go up to the picnic table or the overlook. I think I'm going to go up to the overlook for now. Take me a break up there. And then I may come back and do this other connection trail down there, or go up the hill there and then jump over to the connector trail and come back out here. I don't know yet what I'm going to do, except for now I am going to go up toward the overlook and take me a break. Maybe eat my mixed fruit, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and drink me some more water with element in it. My bumblebee friend is still here. Hello, bumblebee. Bzz, 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 bzz. Oh, see his little wings are flapping, or the little one wing. See you later, bumblebee. It may be a yellow jacket instead of a bumblebee. I don't know, but he's cute. It is 12:10 on Tuesday. I've made it to the other junction. That road there goes up and around to the picnic table way up on the top up there. But I'm going to continue this way, up and around, that up that way up to the overlook. And Mr. Bigfoot's going to watch out for me while I go up. And he'll watch for me when I come back. Thought I heard something, so I was listening. To the overlook we go. Just me and my shadow. I'm alone today. And there's old Purple. Got me a little R1 pullover in case I get cool, but I don't think I will. And I'm up at the overlook for a break and a little prayer time, reflection. Thank y'all for coming along. God bless. So for my snack for right now, I'm eating my fruit, my raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries, strawberry yogurt, and a 1 liter smart water bottle full of Element drink mix. I'm going to take a little bit of break, and then I will continue walking after I enjoy this beautiful view out through there for a little bit. All right, bye-bye, Sasquatch. We'll see you later. Thank you for giving me a nice break up at the top of the overlook. We'll see you next time I come up through here. Me and my friend, the Honey Nut Cheerio Bee. I'm finishing up my walk up to the overlook. Had a great time. A lot of reflection, a lot of prayer, a lot of thinking, a lot of release of a lot of emotions. So it's been a good day. So now to continue on somewhere else. So I'm back at the junction where I came up from my house down to the right. Ooh, poop. I think the one I'm going to take for now is that one right down through there. And it will come back out on this side, and then I'm going to go up that one. So I'm going to take you along. I'll probably be dead by the time I'm finished with all these trails today, but I probably shouldn't do this much. But I've got plenty of energy and I'm ready to go. Thank you to the neighbors for making all these trails and allowing me to come walk on them. They have great neighbors. They're like family. So, okay, so at this point, I can go one of two different ways. I can go up and over that hill, but then I'm going to have a steep downhill on the bottom side. And then come back up this road. So what I think I'm going to do, I know it's always best to go up a hill, a steep hill, than it is down. So I'm going to go down this hill, and at the bottom down there, it's going to go, let me see if I can get me something to point with. But it will go down through there, and it'll come straight up the side of this to the top, and then it'll come back around to this point. So let's see how it goes. It's pretty steep just on this little part going down. It's let my knees know we're going down. This is what I call a connector to the roller coaster that I did in my last video. That's just what I named the trail, was the roller coaster. It kind of, the name and all kind of came to me while I was walking it. I said, this is kind of like walking on a roller coaster. So they've kind of connected this loop trail onto what I call the roller coaster trail. So now I have a longer roller coaster trail. So let's go see what we can see. This is the new portion. The other portion I was on was an already established old road bed. So this is the new part that they've opened back up, or that they made. So we're going to follow it down here a little piece. So I don't know if you can tell how steep it is, but that comes down from the top before you start down the side of what I call the roller coaster. Comes down that hill and straight up the side of this one. Oh, I'm going to turn you off until I get into the curve up there. and then I'll turn you back on for a minute. So I'm not going to make the cog chain sound on this one like I did the other one, because it's all I can do to walk up through here. So just imagine you're on a roller coaster. At the beginning it's pulling you up a hill, and you know the noise that the chain makes as it catches chick, 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 chick. Just imagine that all the way up. The calves and the quads or glutes, whatever the ones are on the bike, the glutes, they're already burning and screaming. Tree has a little bit of a butt on it. Whew. It may not look like much of a climb, but it's catching my breath. I may be regretting all of this later on tonight, but take me some ibuprofen before I go to bed, and in the morning I'll be good to go. I hate to let such a good day go to waste. I went and helped Tim yesterday with the cows and shredding some small tree limbs. Today he's working helping the neighbor. So I said, I'm going for a walk. So here I am, taking you along with me. Whew. I'd been trying to remember what the bee that I took a video with. I kept trying to remember what he looked like, what kind of bee he looked like, and it dawned on me. He is the Honey Nut Cheerio bee from Honey Nut Cheerios. All right, this part's almost done with the climbing on this side, but I still have a little climbing up there before it starts back downhill. All right, I'm going to stop and take me a little bit of a water break before I continue on up, and then I'll let you see when I get down, start down the other side. All right, made it to the top of this one. A little bit of a breeze blowing, feels good. So we're going downhill on this one. We'll go down and around and meet back up at the other little loop that we took, that we started. So we'll go down and around through there, and you can see the road that goes back that way, back to where we started from. So here we are, almost back to the beginning of this little loop that I just did. down through there is the loop that I just walked up and around this little ridge. So I'll go this way. So now I'm going to go back out here to the bottom of this little hill and go up it to the roller coaster. All right, so here I am at this junction to go up the what I call the roller coaster trail, but I'm getting a little hungry. My berries and yogurt have already wore off, so I'm going to take me a short break, eat me some muffins, drink me some Element drink mix, and then I'll continue on. Okay, again, we got to imagine that the chain that pulls you up the hill on the roller coaster is engaged, and it's going chuk, 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 chuk. I can't make the sound and climb uphill both, so almost to the top. Or to the flatter part anyway. Catch my breath for a minute. All right. Made it up that little hill. And it's flattened out across the top. Oh, good breeze up here. Whew. Gonna bank to the left, go around this curve. Everybody get your hands up in the air to go downhill a little bit. Whee! Hands up! Whee! Alright, we got a hard bank to the right. I know I had my rights and lefts mixed up last time. We went to the left instead of the right, but now we're banking to the right. Banking to the right again. Fixing to go downhill again. Gotta bank to the left a little bit. We're about to have a short and steep downhill. So we'll need everybody to put your hands back up again in the air here in a minute. I don't know if I can run down this one or not. I may wind up tripping and falling because there's some rocks and roots on here. But all right. Let's get ready. Hands up. Whee! Whee! Just imagine you're Going downhill fast on the roller coaster. I can't go so fast. I'm going to trip and fall. Whee! Hands up. We're going to have a sharp turn to the left down here in a minute. I got to make sure I don't fall. All right. All right. Here we go. Go around the curve on the left. There, going around the curve. Straighten back up. Ooh, nothing about got me. Alrighty, we're about to go. Vroom, back up a hill. Just imagine that you're going fast, like on a roller coaster. Vroom, up the hill we go. We flattened out again. Made it up that little hill. Flattened out again. And you can see where we're going to be going up through there next. Oh, oh, oh. See, that's what I get for not looking. I about fell. So, all right. Look, I catch my breath. So, just imagine like on the roller coaster. You're going to go down that hill. Up that hill. All right, the ride is coming to an end. Air brakes. Air brakes are going on. Come to a stop. Unfasten your belts. Raise the bar. And exit to... Oh, not the right. Exit to the left. Thanks for coming along on a ride on the roller coaster. So I come out of the woods and Sam was waiting in the bed of the buggy. So he jumped out and he's going to walk the rest of the way home with me. We'll go down this hill, excuse me. We'll go down this hill. I'll go by the mailboxes, check the mailboxes. And then I'll go back up the hill that way to my house. Sam running with me. It's been such a beautiful day. I've really enjoyed myself. I've enjoyed just having time to get out and do a lot of prayer today. Lots of talking to God. So I have a lot of peace with a lot of things that was on my mind and on my heart. So I'm feeling so much better. So been a great day. I am very blessed. One last steep climb to the house. Then I'll get in and look and see how many miles I did and calculate all that good stuff, and then I'll do a end of the day recap. But for now, I'm going to try to get up this last hill. See you in a few. Okay, end of the day recap for Tuesday, February the 10th. I am now home, sitting on the porch, cooling down, resting. I did 5.18 miles in 2 hours. And that's just counting walking time. That's not counting stopping and everything. That's just walking time. So as far as just walking time, I did 5.18 miles in 2 hours. And it's been a great day. Thanks for coming along with me. Sam walked back with me to the house, and he's acting like he's dying. He's already had some water, and he's just a panting.